computer. And now I'm gonna go live on Facebook. I feel like my thing where you can hear the spit in your talking is up high. It's too graphic or something. I don't know. Can you know what I mean? Can you hear me too well?
No, I did turn
okay.
down. Yeah, I turned down the
Okay.
in my ears because it was really loud.
Okay.
Ears.
So sometimes I'll look down at my phone to see if people are commenting and things like that. Okay. Live interview with Cheryl. There you are. Okay.
Just
interview with Cheryl Angela. Okay, here we go. And we're live. Okay. Hi and welcome. Welcome, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Hi, MDL. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So this is a surprise attack because I actually didn't have a chance to, I'm going to pull up the group and see if I can see us. I didn't have a chance to do a lot of advertising to give everyone a heads up on the awesomeness that I'm about to share. That is you. So let's see. Are we up here? Yep, we're here. Okay, so I'll just keep looking down. I get on here. Okay. Hello, Siv. So as people pop on, we'll say hi.
Yeah.
And
I can't see them, so yeah.
I will look at them. Yeah, I'll look for them. So I'm charging it too over here. So I got the whole setup going. So thank you so much. Hi, Sylvina. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited that Gazelle introduced us, and she's amazing. And
she is amazing, yeah.
Yes, she is so cool. And I think you and you work together, right? You do some work with her. Yeah. And so that's how you came my way. And I love sound healing. I take trainings to do sound healing, not in the way that you do, but I'm very interested in it. I think it's really amazing, and sort of one of the highest connections you can make, is sound. And I think that's really beautiful as we can use it to shift ourselves and heal ourselves. So thank you for bringing that gift forward. So Cheryl Angela, I would call you sound healer, but I'll let you introduce yourself and tell us what all you call yourself and what what offerings you share as a spiritual being.
As a spiritual being.
Or a human being, a multidimensional being.
A multidimensional being. Well, that's it. I think I actually relate very much to that, to being a multidimensional being.
Right.
And in fact, for me, my awareness of that started really, I was aware of that as a child. So my background is coming from that space of being intuitive, being in touch with multiple dimensions as a kid.
Okay.
Letting that path then guide me as to what I did with that, how I handled that. There were times when it wasn't the easiest thing because of probably people in this group really relate to it, being empathic or, being so sensitive to things. I found
Gazelle's here. Hi, Gazelle. We just gave you a shout out.
We
talking
did.
About how cool you are.
Yeah.
So you would see, did you engage with beings? I know I had an imaginary friend named Dukesy when I was a little girl that I had a lot of conversation with, who I saw my third eye pretty clearly. Did you have, sort of engage with beings, or were you astral traveling, or all of the above?
Kind of all of it. I did. I had a lot of interaction with what you would call the elemental beings, fairies, and elemental beings, fairies and gnomes. And in fact, my sister and I both used to go just play with fairies. And
yeah, that is so not surprising. Just like being in your energy for 2 seconds, like that is, you definitely have that elemental energy. And it's funny because, you know, when we first started talking and I mentioned my friend Rachel, I didn't say her name, but her name is Rachel. And I said that she was an opera singer and does a sound healing.
Yeah.
Her main thing is elementals.
Oh, interesting.
So that's so funny that you like bring that up after I had brought her in to be like, you guys should do some sound healing together.
Right, that would be awesome.
And I guess there will be fairies.
Right. Be a lot of fairies. I'm very much tapped into the angelic realms.
Cool.
You know, so the elemental kingdom and kind of all of that magical, what we think, what the world has termed as this magical kind of make-believe type space that is actually real. You know, there's actually a reality to it.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Jill. LLL. My best friend hopping on. So I'm just saying hi as people join because I want them to stick around. We're going to do some mini sound healings, and then a group one too after we chat a little bit. So so elementals and all that stuff, and being empath.
And being tapped in with the angels. And so I started working in this, to fast track a story. Otherwise, you know, be here all day telling my life.
I feel you. I know we could talk about this all day.
Right. Is that there were some things that happened where I was very aware of people's pain. And so in the course of that, I wanted to alleviate people's pain. It felt to me like these things could be alleviated. And so I found myself kind of walking into the path of healing. And this was when I was a young teenager, and I started doing energy healing for people without any formal training. Like I had no formal training. It was just kind of tapping into spirit and letting energy flow through me, either at a distance or, you know, up close through my hand, etc. And people were having transformations from that. They were having healings happening, and so were their pets. So then as I got in,
love the animal work so much.
Yeah, well, they respond so quickly.
Right. It's like, I almost feel like I'm cheating, you know?
Yeah, it's super easy with them.
I love it.
I know. And so then as I became an adult, I took formal training in energy healing, more than anything, to have the certification of it.
Right.
So that, you know, you've got that. And every angle on it would always open up another facet or another dimension. The music, like as I was playing the harp and I found out about the healing therapeutic aspects of the harp, which is so huge because the harp is such a it has so many overtones and it's so vibrational. You pluck one string, all the strings vibrate, and it's rare in the way it does that as an instrument. So I then took training in that, and again, each time I would take training, though, it wasn't just what I was learning in a class. It would kind of open me up to download from spirit more stuff. It like opened the door, you know?
Totally get it. I think that happens to most of us, you know, it's like, and I think part of it's because of the actual attunements you're getting and the training and so forth. But I think part of it is the intention, you know, it's like, oh, I'm paying money for this. I'm committing my time to this. I'm owning this, you know, and I think there's something where they're like, okay, we will grant you light codes. Good job.
And it's that desire to know
we see that you
something
want it.
For truth, you know, to like, I've always been like that. I really want to know the truth of something.
Too.
So the best way to really know is direct experience.
Agreed.
Have direct experience with spirit is the best way to know the truth. And so that's where, because one side of things says one thing and somebody says something else. So it's kind of like, what really is the truth? And so really a seeker of direct experience. So now how I bring it all together is I work with people in a coaching, healing capacity. I was finding while I was working in the healing capacity that the things I would say had as much importance as the energetic transfers that and in fact, even when I was talking, there were energetic transfers coming through me.
Right.
I had to be giving people information, intuitive information, and also what they could do beyond me being with them. Do how they could be empowered, how they could manage their energy, change their life. So people often term it like I've been given the name, and this was actually by my clients, because I don't think I would ever just assume this name otherwise. The Superpowers Catalyst, because it's like I'll see people's gifts, and those gifts are really clear to me. And at the time I'll see what's preventing them from being able to really step into their gifts and own their gifts. And, you know, and it could be the past, it could be traumas, it could be you know, all the limiting beliefs that have been formed.
That's cool.
So helping that release and form so that their true light and their true energy can shine. So I use music to help with that. Everybody as well has their own unique key and their own unique resonance. So they have their own key, and then there's different modalities of those keys that person really will resonate with more than anything else. So by using that knowledge, and then using my harp in a way that I'm playing in that person's key, and I'm using modalities of music that they need at that time, and that are most suited to them, I can help them come into harmony with themselves, which is what I really see healing as being. I see it as people coming into harmony with themselves. So I'm never fixing anything. I'm always just helping someone to wholeness. And so in that way, their superpowers, whatever they are, as they get turned on, and they get kind of like set free, you know, from the limitations that are just around them by life. So I use that as coach people, and I move more and more into a space of also working with entrepreneurs, because they're so cause-driven, so mission-driven, and that's always exciting to be a part of that, to be involved in that. So I'm kind of like work a lot with that kind of spiritual entrepreneur, you know.
Cool.
So because they have to get the language I'm using as well.
Right. No, yeah, that is really cool. It sounds like all things that I would really enjoy and benefit from. Hi, Kim. So let's do a couple of healings if there's a couple of people watching. I'm like, because I'm so interested, like I'm so piqued. My interest is so piqued. Maybe I'll go first so people can see what it's like, because I'm just being greedy. And then and then we'll see if anybody else who's watching is Cynthia, Jill, Tina. I don't know who's watching right this minute. Gazelle, Kim, if any of you just want to say hey, I'll take a quick clearing, a quick personal clearing. Let us know, and then I'll let you know who it is. Okay. But I'll start.
All right, you're going to start. So
quick one.
The most effective thing, and it's easier because I can like see you and hear you.
Okay.
Is to put it in your key, which the key that I get for you is A. And then kind of a sub.
As in type A? No, I'm just kidding.
No, not
kind of.
Well, some A resonance people can be quite type A.
Is that right?
Yeah, because it's very visionary. It's a third eye. So
okay, yeah.
Visionary and leadership oriented, you know, kind of leading the charge in, and they can be very strongly motivated that way. So is there anything that so I'm going to put my key, my harp into the key of A. Is there anything that you really are having a challenge around, or you want to have a specific thing about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say it?
No, not really.
I don't want to say it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just ask everyone to just, you know, drop down into just allow their breathing to deepen, and just let these waves of sound wash through you.
Okay.
And so I'm going to go into the key of A major. Here.
This is so cool. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm a cardinal sign, so my astrology says a lot of the same things as what you're saying about my key. So it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So just relax.
Okay.
And enjoy. If you want me to keep going, or...
Well, no, I probably should. I mean, I do, but I probably should have you stop. That was so beautiful. That was really, it was like I felt like my soul connected to it right away. You know, like I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so good. That's how it's always my gauge that the key is right. That I have the right person, because when you do, there's this immediate sense of that connection.
Yeah, and it's definitely, giving me a release too. Like it was emotional, so
yeah,
really
it usually
lovely.
is. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah,
everybody
cries.
I figured it could happen. I mean, I cry on more of these than not. So
right, exactly.
It's okay.
Yes, it is. It's good.
Amazing. That was incredible. Good. Thank you so much. I really didn't want you to stop. I felt like I was like along in some in Italy, walking down cobblestone, I don't know. It was dreamy, man. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I loved it. It was very soothing for me. So thank you. So Jill really she would like one, and then Gazelle would like one. And that's that's a nice generous amount of time. If that's great, we could probably only do like a handful, but I think that's great. Like, that's just a couple lucky people get a little taste.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to hear the next one.
Right. So Gazelle's I know.
Okay, so Jill Sanquioni, she's next.
Okay, so she's next. Okay.
And then Gazelle. And then let's see if anybody else comes forward after that, or if we're good.
So Jill, if Jill could just pop in there. Since we haven't met or anything.
Yep.
And I can't see her or anything.
Right.
If she could just pop in there anything that she's wanting to either intend or release, or, that would be awesome.
Let's see what she says.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's here. So sometimes it takes a second of a delay. There she is. Okay. So she's going to tell us what her intention is.
You'll be getting more A in a minute because Gazelle is the same resonance.
I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait, Gazelle. That's so funny. Anna's saying hi too. She might want one after Gazelle. Okay, let's see. Jill, did you hear the question? Do you have an intention that you can give us? Or give Cheryl? Pain relief is her number one right now. Tailbone relief, please. There we go.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so
bring it on.
I'm going to change keys for a minute.
I think I'm going to clear her a little bit while you're doing that, if it's cool with you.
Yeah,
clear. That won't jam up your flow or anything. Now that I'm all clear from you,
yeah,
you can put me to work.
So I'm actually going to okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use the key of C because it's the root chakra, so tailbone.
Okay.
But I'm going to use a sub key of the heart because there's a lot with Jill that is about the heart. So
yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah. It's probably a real heart-based.
I was just drawing the emotional symbol when you're saying that. It's funny.
So C, the key of, okay.
We'll say hey key action.
All right, so here we go.
So beautiful.
How does Jill
Wow.
feel?
So pretty. Let's see how Jill feels. See what she has to say. So I think we'll have time for 2 more. We can do Gazelle's and Anna's. And let's see what Jill says. Gallery view. Let's see what Jill says. She says, tears and chills from the first note and then peaceful. Thank you so, so much.
Oh, yes. You're welcome. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I loved it. The little waterfall thing at the end was really cool, too.
That kind of gets the energy really running, yeah.
Yeah, she said that
like
was so
waterfall.
needed.
Yeah.
I'm like a whole mess over here in a good way.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's good to come apart sometimes.
Yeah, seriously. I think that's about what everybody's doing. Oh, Gazelle said, let somebody else go because she gets the healings. I thought she was going to say that too.
Oh,
healing. See, she's just because we were saying how awesome she is. She just wants to prove it to everyone.
Yeah,
she said, I'm so glad I changed my course and didn't go to the bank and was here to receive this. Yep, divine timing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna Weeks, Brian. Anna, are you there? And what? So we'll have Anna. We'll have one more, and then the group. How's that sound? Is that okay for you?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're giving away a lot, so I don't want to pressure you in any way. Okay.
So, and just so everyone knows, everyone can benefit from every other person.
Oh yeah, tell us. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. Good.
For sure.
Good. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see if Anna gives us a little bit. Okay, Anna, what is your intention? Is there something specific that you really want cleared? And let us know. And then we're going to take one more person. So whoever pops up next after who says they want a mini healing clearing on the comments, you'll be the last person. So while we wait for Anna, that's great to know that everyone can benefit from that.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's specifically directed to you, obviously that's super powerful.
Right.
But all of it is healing energy, and healing frequencies, so everyone can all of it. Yeah.
Awesome. And I feel like I'm everyone's like fairy godmother right now because I'm giving them this and I'm like, you're welcome. Thanks for being here.
I know, this feels good. It's like being the genie.
Right? I love it. I love doing this. Okay, so Anna would like to clear negative thoughts. Okay. Well, please, if that's what you're doing, we all need it. I want to restore my optimism and vitality. Holler back.
Cool.
Me too.
Anna, I am tapping it into a lot of A resonances. A lot of A
in the MDL.
Right. Which isn't surprising because they are visionary and they see into things deeply and they want to know the truth about things.
Yeah.
You often find a lot of that in spiritual seekers, and they are the ones that are most inclined to meditate and do all of that kind of a thing. And at the same time, they can be the most prone to depression and
stress and anxiety. Tell me about it.
A lot of mental machinations, go on because it's so focused in the mind.
Yes.
It's good because now we know there's at least 3 of you.
Right. Well, and I also wonder about if it's a group that I started and I lead, right? Yeah. So it's like that's my energy. So maybe I'm attracting people with similar resonance also on top of that, right?
Right.
So that kind of would make sense. So also Gazelle says, I felt the healing on Jill's even though it was in C and I'm an A. Agreed. Mm-hmm. Okay. We all need root chakra right now because our root chakras have been a little like,
the whole we need that kind of like grounding and stabilizing. Yeah. And I agree more. We often do get more thrown in our root chakra because we're on planet Earth. And so there's a lot that goes on. So we might even stop our energy from fully grounding times. And what I used actually there to the first part of it was to help just be present and ground. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so
Anna, we're gonna get Anna, and whoever else comes forward and says they'd like a healing will be the final person. So whoever else, this is Anna Weeks Bryan healing right now, and whoever else comes forward will be our last one. Okay, thank you. Awesome. I did some clearing for her too, and I felt to pull her card also while you were working a dragon card. I got the air and fire dragon. I was seeing like fire in her throat. I don't know. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. That felt like a clearing for myself as well. Yeah, sort of about, needing to choose words differently. So how are you feeling, Anna? Are you with us? And actually no one else has come to say, because I think people have popped on and off, so I don't know if people heard me. Yeah, so Jill was saying so beautiful and amazing and how different from my piece that was also a focused.
Right.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing.
Because people need different things.
Yeah, even though it's in the same key or no, or
yeah,
whatever
it's the
it
same
may be.
key. I use different modalities because of what was predominantly needed. Yeah.
I love it. She said she was able to breathe deeper.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Relax down. Yeah. Because that's the key behind like having a lot of negative thinking and revolving thoughts is to actually be able to breathe deeply and let go, like get to that space where all of that slows down.
Yeah.
All of those thoughts slow down and there's just that connection. Yeah.
I agree. She said she felt some anxiety lift as well. I can't remember the last time I took a breath that deep. That's
all
nice.
Right. Yay.
Really nice.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah, those modalities I use, they really put you into more of a theta kind of wavelength.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can really feel it. I'm almost there a couple times where my eyes were like getting like
right.
Like I can't put people to
sleep.
Yeah. Help. I need the toothpicks. Yeah. So let's do if you're down for it or you're open for it, a quick group healing, and then we'll wrap up with you telling us like how we can find you, how we can get deeper, longer sessions, any trainings you do, etc., any specials you have for the group. So
okay, cool. I just kind of flag me or something on how long so I can get lost, in the
Okay, so after how many minutes? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? I'll flag you. I'll be like,
okay,
I'll be like, that was amazing.
That's what you're thinking about that long. Okay. And I'm going to stay in the key of A since we had so many people in that.
It's a type A group.
Right. But I will bring in some of that. I'll bring in some root chakra and some heart energy.
Awesome.
Jill.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For all of us, we all need it.
Yes, and everybody who's
so much. Yeah, like this is, 1,300 people in the group that are going to be replaying and watching this. So
that's amazing.
Everybody, so tap into the whole crew. Yeah. All of MDL and just give us some love.
Okay, please. So I'll try to go around the world in 3 minutes here.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. How about that?
All right, cool. I like that. All right, so here we go.
Give or take, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to do group healing too. So beautiful. I'm going to start wrapping it up. It's hard to make you stop because I love it so much. Thank you. I did a little group picture. I started working on this group picture a really long time ago with a different group healing, and then I just added to it a little bit. It's like it's the Kuan Yin healed the healers symbol. So I didn't like make it up myself, but I felt inspired to sort of work on it a little bit with the vibration of what you're doing in there. And I guess eventually that piece will become something with enough people, enough different guests.
That's so cool.
Interacting with it. So thank you. That was so pretty, and it's so relaxing and calming and soothing. And I just feel like I was looking forward all day to this because it's so needed right now. There's so much heartache and there's so much upheaval, both on a global as well as a individual, sense right now. So so
that's so true. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Right. Jill says, I want to listen to you all day. Do you have a YouTube channel? Good question. So tell us, where can we find you? And what kind of services are you offering, and any kind of special you want to share with us?
Yeah. Okay. So several places. So I have a website, CherylAngela.com. And just put I take this out so I could hear what was playing before. So it's CherylAngela.com. And then from there, you'll find a lot of things. I do have a YouTube channel. I need to do more with it. I just kind of got a few pieces on there right now. But my albums are on kind of all the sites, like they're on iTunes, various, lots of streaming sites. And I have 2 albums. One's called Coming Home to Love, and the other one is called A Sacred Journey. So as far as like getting the music to like listen to. And then for
Gazelle says, get her CDs and sign up for a sound healing session with her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, thank you, Gazelle. Because she's been receiving that, so she knows like firsthand like how that can really make a change for you. So for this group, I would love to offer like a 15% off. Yeah, if people from this group want to sign up right now, like within this next cycle of time, I don't know how long, like within the next week or so, then
the Lightworkers speak within this cycle of time.
Right.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't count time the same, and then I can actually, identify the key for somebody, customize their music for them, and I record that for them, so then they're able to like play it.
That's awesome.
Beyond the session.
Yeah.
I do a whole intuitive reading and stuff.
Oh, nice. So they get messages, healings, and music.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. All right. Well, thank you. Anything else you want to impart to us before we say goodbye and thank you to you for everything?
Oh, well, just thank you so much, and it's such
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can feel the energy of the group just so light, and I'm grateful to be able to support people, so I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for having me. It's interesting because a string started losing its, I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
It started losing its cover. So it started sounding more dead. And happened while I was playing, so I kind of now, so in that last round of playing I was very aware of it because it was just dong, it was just kind of dead because it's coming off, but it's kind of like it's shedding its outer casing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so almost like I'll have to replace it, but it's like symbolic, I think.
I feel that, yeah.
Like
that hit me in the emo.
Shedding,
that got me emo.
Right. Shedding its being rebirthed.
I think there's a lot of that going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that Phoenix energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Scorpion energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Everyone go check her out. What's your website?
It's just my name, so CherylAngela.com.
All right.
It's actually just to give a slight explanation on it. It's actually an interim site. I'm in the middle of building a bigger, like more comprehensive site.
Nice.
It's only an interim site, but it's doing its best to hold the job while the other one's being made.
Love it. Love it. All right. Thank you so much. Have a
You're
wonderful
welcome.
day. Thanks for shifting our day.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.